Hello, this is Paul. Welcome to Loose Boot Woodworking.
Hey everybody, this is Paul with Loose Boot Woodworking. Today we're going to be building this black and cedar raised bed. It's got a little shelf on the bottom. I built one for my wife a couple weeks ago. She really liked it. Matter of fact, she said it was too pretty to use. She told me to sell it. And I said, no, hon, it's for you. I built it for you. I'll make some more. So I made some more and I'm going to try to sell them. I hope they sell, but if they don't, we can use them around the yard. They're beautiful. I really like them. And I thought, this would be a good video. So we're going to show you how to build these with some pretty inexpensive materials. All right, let's get into it.
So for those of you who have been following my channel at all and seen some of the previous videos, you might recognize these 2x2 stiles that came off of my back porch. I redid my back porch and took these stiles off, put up the goat fencing, and just had a new look to it, refreshed the look. I'll leave a link up here to that video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose those stiles. I hate throwing anything away, as some of you know, but it's evident because I have so much stuff in my shop and around my yard. But point being, I'm going to reuse these things. They're not just going to sit and rot. I'm going to reuse them, and this is the perfect project for that. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to sort through these stiles and find the straightest stiles that I can. It's going to be tough because a lot of them are warped, but I'm actually going to find enough to build 2 of these boxes. And yeah, so let's go ahead and sort through some of those stiles, get the straightest ones I can.
Okay, we're here at the miter station and I've got these boards set up. These 4 boards right here in front, these are going to be our legs. They're going to be at 36 inches. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a point on these. They've got this 45-degree angle cut. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to take it on the miter saw and cut another 45. Anyway, I'm going to make a point. They'll be 35 and a half at the top of the point. And so you'll see that here in just a little bit. These boards, these 6 here, I'll cut these to 34, maybe 34 and a half. That'll be the length of the box and the length of the shelves. And then these I'm going to cut in half at 17. That'll be the width of the box. And so each one of these represents 2 of the sides. So this will be the bottom shelf, this will be the bottom of the box, this will be the top of the box. So that's how that's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and get those all cut up. Follow along. Okay, so now that I've gotten everything cut down, what I have here is 4 legs with a tapered top. I've got 6 side pieces. These are about 17, maybe just a shy of 17 inches long. These are about 35 and a half at the point. And then we have 6 long pieces for the boxes and the shelf. all 6 of these long pieces and 4 of the side pieces are going to get a rabbet. In one corner, we're going to cut in a rabbet. Let's say maybe quarter inch or maybe 3/8 inch in on one corner. We're going to just take that whole corner off, and that's going to be the ledge that allows the cedar to sit inside, as well as the sides of the box and the bottom of the box, when everything's going to be flush with the boards sitting in the rabbet. So that'll be the next thing we do, is cut the rabbets for all those. All right. Right there. So there's 1/2 inch, and then we're going to go half. I talked about 3/8 inch, but we're going to go to 1/2 inch, and we're going to go to 1/2 inch on the outside of the cut. Right there. Okay. So that gives me 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch dado, and that's what the cedar I have set up is 1/2 inch thick. So that'll be perfect. All right, here we go. Let's start ripping. After all the rabbets have been cut into the boards, now I'm going to go and take the legs and do some pre-drilling for the screw holes where they need to go in to attach to the boards I just cut the rabbets in. All right, up next, we're going to do some assembly. I'm going to put the legs, screw the legs to the rails, both to the short and the long side. I'm going to start with the long side. And then once I get the 2 long sides together, I'll add the short sides, and we'll have a completed framework. All right, so at this point we built the frames. Now I've got to get the cedar boards ready. And what I've got here behind me, as you can see, this big old cedar slab. It's about 1/2 inch thick. I got a friend who had some cedar boards sawn up. He did some trim work in his house and stuff like that, but he wanted to get rid of them, so I bought them off of him, and I figure if I can sell these 2 planters that I'm building, I'll get my money out of it and then some, so that'll be good. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and chop this up, and we'll get all those lengths cut up, and we'll start nailing it together. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's cut these. 9.5. Here we go. All right, so now you know how to build these. I'll put the dimensions in the description below. And if you don't mind, I mean, if you made it this far, right? Go ahead and click like and subscribe to the channel. My subscriber base is starting to grow a little bit, and it's kind of exciting because all I'm trying to do is share a little bit of my woodworking, a little bit of what we do here on the farm, and it's just kind of neat for me to see more people just seeing what I do and just sharing that is fun. Again, my name is Paul with Loose Boot Woodworking. We like to relax and enjoy life. I want you to too. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.